This is the during reading strategy sketching my way through text. So, how this works, we start by showing children examples of how to create quick sketches as you read aloud through the text. You want to show them how this is done, and the example that you show them should be super rough diagrams, stick figures, very simple drawings, so that they know that they are not expected to be super artistic or super detailed in their drawings, that it's supposed to be really quick, just kind of a rough idea of what they're thinking about. And then when you actually have them start reading, they can stop at various points to do their quick sketches. So whenever they think of things that they want to sketch or that spark images, they can stop reading and they will just quickly sketch down what they're thinking about. And then it's also important to remind them that the drawing should be super quick and simple because we don't want to interrupt the flow of reading for too long. So these drawings should be very simple and quick so that they can get them down and then keep reading. And then once they have gotten through the reading, then you will organize the sketches of from all the kids to be able to share them. So we have students look at one another's sketches and then they are able to make comments, respond, and participate in either a whole group conversation or a small group discussion so that you can kind of see other people's sketches, see what they were thinking about, see what their sketches connected to what we were reading, all of that. So, an example of this is we start with showing them the example before reading. So, here's my example from our reading about the solar system. And then here we see that this would be like the first step. So, they start reading the text and then we stop and sketch their thoughts and ideas as they come. So, we see here this is the first paragraph, and I have a diagram of the stars in a pattern. So we see that it talks about the stars and the patterns, and then it also talks about scientists are like explorers. So then I drew that like explorer on a boat, and then I put an X over it because the scientists are a little bit different from explorers because they don't travel the way they do. They are discovering and learning in a completely different way. Then this would be after they have finished reading, then they would share all their sketches. So I just have like three examples of things that they could have drawn or thought about during it. And they'll share with one another, explain why they drew what they did, where it connects to the text, and then they can just discuss their ideas and thoughts together and dig a little bit deeper into the text.